Wow. That's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen.
All right, so we
exactly
did
as
this
it's
in a
scripted
minute, man.
the playbook.
New series. I'm going to share it to the Mad anyway. But y'all know what it is, man. Episode 1. This is just basically me tapping into the Madden field, man. We going to play head-to-head.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard. Dropped it to 23.
My bad. I had to pause, go to the bathroom. I use my only pause too, man, but pause about to be given. Let's go, Christian.
The drive begins with a run on McCaffrey.
Let's go.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A good run there on right tackle in an old school NFL
They ain't know who they was dealing with out here, bro. They know who they was dealing with.
The nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Whoa! Big Christian.
Big space here.
Big Christian.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Whoa!
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Move, side, move. Milk 'em, milk 'em, milk 'em. You gotta stop that run off this here, bro.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Them boys ain't ready to go. Brock Purdy, let's go.
Throw it. Here's Purdy.
And that is incomplete. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Purdy looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Hey, we're going to take the field goal, man, because I think our defense is stout.
One incompletion, 2
I got faith in
they're
y'all.
going for more.
I got faith in them, man.
The kick by
Take
Gold
them
is
points.
good.
We ain't leaving on
And
the
the
board.
49ers take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? It just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all.
That's what I'm playing right now, so shout out to
them. Tie the game up.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
We're about to put you on a
their
T-shirt.
side of midfield at the 47. Here's Joe Mixon
What
as
you
they start
doing?
on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
I don't know. That wasn't a good one, bro. But we can do it again, dog. What we doing?
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And a strong run.
Damn, it don't make no sense, bro, with a 10-yard
Down
run.
to 43. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Got him.
What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together Jones a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. To the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
I should just
A
run
good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Y'all already know, man. Go celebrate with y'all,
Taking
boy.
it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Damn.
And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Live, direct. GT
Back out
Wheels.
there to boom this one away.
If y'all want to
Maybe with
follow me on
some
Facebook,
frustration
GT
after the
Wheels,
PAT
though,
miss.
man. You know.
And that one will bounce out
You know what I mean?
of the end zone, so we will start.
Because I want y'all to be me
at the
100%.
25.
100%. You know what I mean?
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here we go. Third and 2, now Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. After 1, it's 9-0. Gun. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow giving it to Mixon on the option. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Here we go. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here we go. They gotta go. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Okay. Coming from the mouths of a nigga that
play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I got a
Purdy
crazy
now to throw off the play action. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Don't play.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage.
No, I didn't. I said that crazy bread was mine. You let me order it.
Well, understand this.
You said that cheese bread. Half that cheese bread.
Backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the
No,
ball
nigga,
coming
that
to
don't got
them,
nothing to do with my
they'll react
crazy
at least a
bread.
half a second faster. You
Dog.
got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
You know
the
damn
end result
well
can be
I ordered.
something you don't like.
Nigga, I gave it to them
First down run
for
as
the
they
cheese
get this
bread.
forward for about 6 yards.
I don't
Well, I
eat
think
no
after
crazy
that
dog.
run, the
That shit
defense
had
get
extra
back
butter
in the
parmesan. I
huddle,
ordered
looking at
that.
each
You
other.
heard me when I ordered
And
it
maybe
separate.
starting to question their confidence a bit.
Stop
They
playing,
gave up a
bro, man.
significant
Why
run,
you
6
do that, bro?
yards.
You had a whole
And
half
now
of
you're saying to
cheese bread.
yourself,
Why would you
how
mess
do
with my
we
8
stop
strips
them
of that
and
regular
do I have
crazy
enough
bread?
confidence to make a play?
So you thought it was just convenient? Where
Where
else am I gonna put it? In the refrigerator?
Receiver coaches preach to their
Oh,
guys all the
man.
time.
Just
Separation, that's what's going to
Why
make
would
the
you put
play
my crazy bread in the
successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They begin with a run by Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Burrow Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
11 empty.
Burrow will throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here we go.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Thomas. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
3, 2-12.
You're watching.
We got a touchdown and an extra point on us, so we're gonna keep applying this pressure, man. So y'all know what it is, man.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
Ain't no room up in there, boy.
Don't
try that.
Something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been...
Oh, he fakes a spike. He will find his man. Shot is complete.
Strong.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Gotta love a guy who'll stand in there and deliver. No matter what the pressure, waits for the route to come open, hangs in there, and completes the pass.
Here we go, here we go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
11 MT.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he will take it on in for the Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So we're going to try to apply pressure back, Christian. Slow this game down a little bit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Trey Hendrickson able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taylor now returning it. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
We ain't stupid, though.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until it was a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house.
All right, so we just lost the lead 27-10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Defense, I don't know.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm going to get a quick hit right here, man, because he playing one-on-one coverage, I think, with Deebo Samuel, so I might have to make a play. Him and Kittles.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not
even
even
bro, you back there, bro.
And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
It's a rhythm, though.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Play action, now Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in the quarterback's line of vision.
That might have been the first pass.
Love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
Rocking with the best.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This
F14,
is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
3rd quarter was crazy. We're going to slow this thing down, though, man.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
This is going to be a read off the left side.
Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Purdy, big 4th down play. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he is going to have the Niners first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter.
I know what it is, man. The converter.
It would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 11 now. Purdy, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown 49ers.
Bang, bang, anywhere.
George Kittle, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 1st down. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Gun.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Ready?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A draw play for Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And it's caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken a lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
That is
Extra
garbage.
point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make
Well,
this
let's go, man.
a 4-point game.
Let's see if we can pull this big comeback. Big,
After the touchdown,
big
McPherson
comeback.
on to kick this one away.
This game is 42 minutes. Yo.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Purdy to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A fun, close game comes to an end on that last play, Charles. They were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out.
On the game's first play, and it's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Goff. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. by St. Brown. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yards for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott. Open man layup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to get paid that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Open man is Noah Brown. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw is Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Noah Brown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 4th. Goff. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A 4th down. Pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 29, Goff. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount some. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Final play of the half. Prescott. Pollard here once again. Back-to-back catches. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead on a final play of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And it's good to make it 14-0. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. About Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting to running.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff steps away. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there. A first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
On first down, Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Oh, this is blocked. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will take over. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. On first and 10, Prescott. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Off play action. Here's Goff. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
I don't know what's up with that. I couldn't even get the pass off, man.
The delay of
That's
game backs him
crazy.
up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. It's Goff. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
This
And
shit
he'll
is
be taken down, but
corny.
not before they work this to the 45. Prescott on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Fourth down, Prescott. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The count.